Go Power Rangers! Go Power Rangers! Go Power Rangers!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the dumbest hobby channel on all of YouTube, Pit Stain Hobbies. I'm your host Zordon, and oh yes, blast from the past right here. It's a little late, honestly. If they could have tried to hit the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers last year, but you know, production and all that always takes a lot longer than expected. I'm sure that was what they meant, but it is now a little past the 31st anniversary of the first season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which came about very similar to things like Voltron and Transformers and numerous other cartoons. However, this was live action. So they took a whole bunch of footage from a Japanese show, Super Sentai. I'll just simplify it there. I didn't watch Super Sentai. And did some, U.S. live acting and some special effects, and but would use a lot of the other sequences from Super Sentai. It was hilarious. It was awesome. I was 14. You don't shoot the messenger. But a lot of people my age, they still think the Megazord is very badass. And also, the first Megazord was like the G1 Megazord. It was like G1 Optimus Prime. I'm sorry, guys. The movie Primes are great, but no. I wonder why they went back to the way he looked in the Bumblebee movie. Interesting. We've got our first two packs here from Fanhome. If you notice something, there are no magazines. There is no magazines with this. Because now, if you don't get paper magazines in your box, they are going to be digital only. So you just go to your customer portal, and you get into your portal, and you go to subscription, and then there'll be a little tab at the top for instructions. You just download them. They're PDFs that you can save to your computer. So if you were really obsessed, you could print them out, or if you're like me and you're blind. But luckily, I do have a 27-inch monitor over here, which I will blow the instructions up on full screen so that I can actually read them, because after my LASIK surgery, my vision from far away is fantastic. See, up close, that's a little problematic. And then we can zoom in. Let's see. So we're going to scroll through, and it's showing us our parts and assembly, and then some of the very cool info from like behind the scenes of the Power Rangers. So that is really cool. If I didn't already say it, click the link below to get your Megazord, okay, on order. This is very popular. I've been told the first run immediately sold out, very quickly. So, you have to go, I think, on pre-order now. But, yeah, okay, so let's do this here. So this is stage 1. This is stage 2. Put that aside for now, and then, oh, no. Oh, wait, not so bad, not so bad. Sometimes they're really on there, but this one came off without a fight. This is officially licensed by Hasbro, who has, I guess, all the toy rights in the U.S. And the Power Rangers are making a big comeback. Everyone that watched it, like me, I'm 45 now, and I have a good job. We can afford it. And I'm like, I've got a giant Optimus Prime upstairs. I might as well have a giant Megazord. And I also got a toy of a giant Voltron. So I have a thing for robot things, especially combining robots. So that's extra cool. I had the original toy back in 93, 94, the original Megazord, and it was very cool. I was just stabbed myself with tweezers. I definitely don't have the dexterity to be a Power Ranger, and it didn't get me in the most important finger. It's just the ring finger. There we go. I spend much more time at this workbench. I won't be wearing anything on it. But let's see here. We're just going to plunk our little parts down here. It was so common for American, TV shows to just be recycled Japanese content with, voiceover actors or some extra footage added. I mean, if you watch the original Voltron when it was something Go Lion, it was brutal. It was on the verge of graphic with some of the portrayals of injuries, let's just say. So we got these little screws here. Now this looks like it came from a manufacturer I'm familiar with, because it's got these split stud holes for the screws. What that does is it gives them a little room to expand while they're threading themselves in. We still want to use some oil on our screws though if we're going in the metal. And we're just going to physically locate this here. To these here and here. Something seems wrong here. Hold on a second. Here and like these studs slide up into there, and you got to flex the metal around a little. This top piece is a little tight, but that's fine. Better too tight than too loose, because there you go, fits nicely. So now we got to get about how many screws in here? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 screws, okay? So I'm going to get those in real quick, and I will be right back. Alrighty, everybody. Well, there was 2 more screws in there that go right there and right there. That goes into the metal red upper plate. But then look at that. Whoa, it's starting to look like Megazord's chest. Oh, yeah. That's the, I think that's the body of the pterodactyl. I don't have my toy anymore. Oh, God, I wish I didn't. You know, all the things we wish we didn't sell. Now, we have 4 screws left over here. And, you know, but I'm going to save those. I don't know why there's 4. I'm pretty sure I got everything right. But on to upward and onward. Let's get our little tally out of the way. I need a new tally. That one's looking pretty ratty. And we've got stage 2 right here, the head. So these are definitely honeymoon stages. You know, getting a piece of the chest and getting the head. Very part work like. Alrighty. There we are. Now, there we go. Now, some people argue, oh, that's too much money to spend on a silly Megazord. You didn't watch a cartoon when you were 14, maybe. I don't know. I loved the Power Rangers when I was a kid. Yeah, we were all dumb kids. Come on, no, I loved it. Because it reminded me of Voltron in some ways. You know, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's like, you know, whatever. It's not Voltron, obviously, but I'm like, it's cool. We got a giant combining dinosaur Zord, Megazord, thingy Zord. Yeah, exactly. I should restart, but I won't, because we like to leave in the bloopers. Let's see what we got here. We got the faceplate. We got some eyes, pieces of the helmet. So that's cool. And we got 3 different types of screws. And are they labeled? What is with this trend of not labeling the screws anymore? At least one's black and one's silver. And then, oh, there's a couple stubby ones in there. So, okay, everything lines up with the instructions. There's no spares for these screws in here. And there's no spares for the screws in here. There's always spare screws. That's so weird. You know, every factory produces things in a slightly different way. I'm pretty sure I see the work of the factory that produced this. And just by what I'm seeing, this is going to be a really good model. I have a very positive outlook, because I've built another model that I'm not going to mention on this, because it's, you know, it's a different brand's model. It was built by the same factory, I think. I'll confirm that with my top secret sources, and we'll get back on that. But yeah, let's start getting this together. So we're gonna get the tweezies out. We need this piece. We need this big fin, and we need the top black one. Why is this thing wrapped up? Yes. Oh, because it's like all... Oh, it's a nice glossy finish. No wonder they put plastic on it. Well, I'm going to ruin that somehow. Very cool. Oh, and as always... In the garbage you go. We don't use those screwdrivers. There we go. So we're going to stick all these together. So let's see here. This one goes here. Nope. Goes there. Yes. It goes there. Sorry, so let me do that again. It kind of slides in from the kind of a rearward angle. And then this little fella's going to go right there, like so. Let's see. Scrolling, and we're going to get two of the little, the PM, yeah, the PM screws. So those are the little silver, the longer silver screws. We're going to put in, where? Oh, no, we're not. Hold on. We're not doing anything. We're just putting it aside. Oh, man. Can't read. Okay, we're going to take this piece and this piece. Ooh, they're metal. Yes. And I'm going to take this collar with the little divot facing down and put that guy right on top of it. Then get two screws, two PM screws here and here. So the longer silver metal ones. Be right back, kids. Alrighty, we got those two screws in there. Now we're going to take this little LED circuit board, and there's that little square there. That's where the plug is going to snug into. And then we're going to take the shorter metal screw and put one right in there. And let me get that in there, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that's in, and I just realized I zoomed so far in on my PDF, I missed putting the three screws in here. So the black plastic threaded screws, you know, those, you get three of them in there to hold that all. Because I was like, why are there no screws in here yet? And I figured maybe we're waiting for a later part, but no. Ugh, Adobe Reader fail on my part. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece here and have, there we go. Oh, see, they just right together. Okay, and we're gonna get two more of the little black screws in there. 1 second, please. Alrighty, had to go get the mail, but we're gonna take this part and put it into the little pinholes on that part, and that is apparently all Zordon sent us for the first shipment, so that is it. We're going to have a few of these parts left over. You want to store them safely. In the tray is probably the best idea, but I'm not that smart. I don't have that much space. So I'm going to have to get creative with my storage solution. Okay, so we didn't get the entire head. I think they learned a lesson with Iron Man. There were spare screws. It was just they showed you every screw they gave you in the instructions. They just showed you that they gave you more than you needed. So we got the right amount of screws. The no labeling on the baggies, too late to do anything about that, but I don't know. It's not the end of the world. It just makes me have to read more, which, you know, some people would really feel bad about because if they know me. Either way, pretty damn cool. Nice and metally. Nice and thick. Paint finish is good. Every Japanese robot has to have a fin on its head. It's Japanese law, I believe. Let me get the little face mask area. It's going to go probably somewhere like that at some point. There'll be an intermediary part, I'm sure. But yeah, that's all we're doing for now. I mean, this probably will go. Yeah, see, that'll go on there, and then you'll have some eyes. I don't know where the eyes are gonna. Yeah, there's got to be a part to hold the eyes in. I assume something, and then you know you get the mouth there. So that's pretty cool. There we go. We got most of the head. I'm sure I could just throw the eyes in there and it'd probably be fine. But yes. Okay, everybody. Well, it was only 2 stages. I'm sorry for the short video. But, hey, you know, we'll see what we get next month. And I'm looking forward to building a 2-foot-tall Megazord. Okay? In the link below. Please, click the links. I also got a couple other links down there to my Amazon where you can buy my tools and stuff. If you want good screwdrivers, there's lists for that. And either way, thank you for coming. Power Rangers out. Adios.